Hey, what's up everybody? This is Victory with another Princess Connect video. Hatsune event just started today, as well as the new content, rank 8, all of that good stuff. Just started a couple hours ago, and I wanted to get this video out as quickly as possible just to give you guys some ideas for what works in the hard mode of the Hatsune event, and also to let you know how the event works in general. So basically, when you start this event, you've got some story segments. Make sure that you watch, or at least skip all of those, because you do get gems and shards for watching the story. And in between the story events, you're going to be playing through some stages. I believe the normal version of the event has 15 stages. I was able to clear it with the team that you see here. You could probably do it with a different tank as well if you do not have June. My team is between levels 65 and 70. Yeah, once you clear the 15 stages of normal mode, and do try to go for the 3-star clear on all of them for the extra gems, but once you clear those 15 stages, you're going to fight a boss who is rather easy to defeat, and then you'll unlock the hard mode, and that's what I'm showing right now is the hard mode stages. You can kind of see them as we go through on two times speed, but the hard mode stages you can pretty much use the same team on. I'm using basically the same team that I've used for all of story mode, where you have, Suzuna deals your damage, and then you have Kokoro to tank all of the enemies that throw stuff into the midline, Yui to tank the stuff that gets thrown into the backline and heal, and then Yukari for the magic shield to heal the TP boost, and then some kind of tank in front. I like June because she makes things go a little faster with her defense break, but again, Miyako or even Priconne, if you have her starred up, could work here. Now, once you clear hard mode, you then unlock the hard boss, and just like the hard mode in the main quest, you can do the hard mode stages in this event 3 times a day. I do recommend that you do that every day, and I will show you why here after a while, but I would actually recommend that you do most of your stamina, other than your main quest hard mode stages, use most of your stamina in the event, even once you're done with the event hard mode stages. And you'll see why here in a little while. Basically, the rewards are really good from the stages. You can expect to get a lot of gold equipment. And so I think once you've got all your shards from hard mode for the day, and you've cleared all the hard mode stuff for the event, you can just burn the rest of your stamina in 1:15 normal on the event, and you'll get good stuff from that, as well as the boss tickets, which are so important for getting victory medals, which are so important for rolling the event gacha. And I'm going to show you guys an example of what you'll get from the gacha, as well as an example of what you'll get from farming 1:15 normal in the event. But the main thing I wanted to show you guys today is how to beat the hard mode event boss in a single attempt. So when you use your boss tickets, you get 1 attempt at the boss, and if you don't beat that boss in 1 attempt, then basically you're doubling the amount of tickets that you have to spend just to fight that boss and get your victory medals and all the other stuff. So it's really important that you have a team that can take him down in 1 shot, 1 attempt. And I'm going to show you a team that only uses 1 3-star unit that can do that for you. And I don't think this is the only team that can do it, but this is a pretty affordable team that can. And I think it's also a team where you could make some substitutions and it would still work for you. Okay, so let's get right into that. I think you've probably seen enough of me running hard mode on 2 times speed. Okay, so here is the team that I have been using to fight the boss. I tried a few different ones. This is the one that worked the best for me, and the main reason for that is the combination of 2 tanks and 1 healer. And I'm just using 2 of my better DPS for long fights in the middle there. The reason for this is the boss does a lot of damage to the 1st and 2nd slots, and so if you have tanks in those slots, then your team can stay alive the whole fight. If you have really good DPS in the middle, then you're going to deal pretty good damage to him. And then I use Yui because he does hit the whole team more or less with his union break, and so you want to be able to recover from that, because he also does attack randomly during the fight. So anyone in your lineup can be hit, but spots 1 and 2 are going to take the most damage. So the reason I'm using Kaori and Hiyori You know, you don't necessarily need to use these two, but I'm using them because, number one, Cavalry does really well in clan battle, and this fight is similar to a clan battle fight. And Hiyori is kind of a budget Cavalry where she also, you know, gets better in a longer fight with the damage she deals and the number of times that she can use her Union Break. I'm not using a defense debuffer other than June in here, mostly because I can't borrow somebody's Makoto. I can absolutely see using Makoto and Kaori instead of Kaori and Hiyori. So if you have Makoto, I would substitute her in here. The other thing I would say for this team is, as long as you have 2 tanks, I don't think it matters too terribly much who those tanks are. I'm using June and Miyako because they both stand in front of Kaori so that they take the first 2 spots. But as long as you have the first 2 spots covered with sturdy units who can stand up to the boss, but that's the basic structure is 2 tanks in front, your best DPS, and then a healer who can heal the entire party. So Chica could work as well as Yui, although I know everybody has Yui. So this is my budget team. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be these units, but this general structure of 2 tanks and an AoE healer will survive the fight. Now, the other thing you can kind of see as you're watching the footage of the fight is sometimes you will get kind of close to death, but I didn't find that I was having to like jam Yui's heal on manual just to save somebody, because the boss has a pretty defined timing, and you should be okay within that timing to have a big window to heal, so that you shouldn't have too many failures with this team. Now, the other thing that you can see is it does take me most of the fight timer to finish the fight. And again, all of my units are between level 65 and level 70. They are at rank 7 and they have 5 pieces of gear. I have not been farming the last piece of gear that just released today yet because I wanted to get right into this event and kind of show you guys how it works. So if you have more gear on your units, you can probably clear it faster. And, you know, if you have premium DPS units that are, you know, 3 stars, you might be able to clear it faster still. But this is a team that should be pretty reliable for you and finish the boss in 1 attempt. That's the most important thing. You know, you can do it faster. You could probably do it with more HP, but this will get it done in 1 attempt for you. So, with all that being said, the last couple things I wanted to show you was just what you can get if you go back and farm in normal 115 on the event, which it really surprised me how good the drops are in that stage. And that's why I'm saying really all you should be doing while this event is up is your normal hard farming, like your shard priorities, then go right into the event, get your hard mode done in the event, and finish up by just dumping all your stamina into 115 normal on the event. And I'm about to do that here with 10 skip tickets, and you can just see how good the drops are for just running this over and over and over again when you're done with all your other stuff. I mean, look at that value. So that's what I would recommend for this event, and I hope you all do well in it and have a great day. Thanks for watching.